welcome back to the channel, and I've not been on here probably for a good 2 months. Reason being, little baby, say hello. She isn't very well today. She's woken up all through the night with snuffles. I thought it was teething, but I think the children, where they've been back at school for nearly a week, they've brought home germs, and although I get them to take their shoes off, wash their hands, I think where they love to play with her and cuddle her and kiss her, she's gone down with a common cold. I'm not going to worry too much, but I have just given her the smallest dose of paracetamol, like Calpol, just to take the edge off it. I don't like using things like that, but she really is feeling cold but needing a layer on. It's that sort of cold. So I think it's all about to start where we get the season of common colds and germies. I'm having a great time with her. I've been super busy with the school holidays. If you follow me on Instagram as well, you'll know that I went away for a few days with my friend Kate, who's also got 6 children. We just went to a holiday park, had a great time because there was lots to do for all different ages. So you had arcades, you had fair rides for the older ones, you had soft play for the intermediate group that were from 4 to 10, and then for the babies we just cuddled them and nurtured them near the swimming pool and let them go in a rubber ring for the first time, and she loved swimming. It was so great. I couldn't find a washable swimming nappy in time, so I had to buy a little pack of disposables from the chemist of swimming nappies. I also knew that being away for 3 days with a family of 8 was going to backlog me on washing, so I did treat myself to a small bag of disposable nappies, and I've still got a few left, which is good. It's just given me a break on the washing because when I've come back, I've had 5 lots of washing to do, plus all my normal lot of school uniforms, plus stripping of beds, and it's just been hassle, and we've had nothing but rain for the last 3 days. It's been a nightmare because the southwest where I live in England, it was a hose pipe ban, and literally we had 3 weeks of really dry, hot weather reaching 33 degrees, and they put a hosepipe ban on, which was fair enough, but this only happened 2 weeks ago, and they jinxed it because we have had 4 days of heavy continuous rain. It's literally rained since Sunday, and yeah, not good at all for people who wash. Lovely for garden, lovely for farmers, lovely for the plants and trees, etc., and rivers, which we've got a river down the end, and it was so sad in the summer because where the children take little fishing nets and catch newts and things and put them back, it was dry as a bone. So I'm grateful for the rain, don't get me wrong, but when you're dry and washing, it is a nightmare. I've had to have my tumble dryer on now for 3 days intermittently, and with the energy price rising as we speak, it's horrifying. We decided also to keep our hot tub running in the summer because we weren't having a majorly big summer holiday, and again, a hot tub is so good for all ages. My husband put it on a 32 degree heat, which is a little bit warmer than a swimming pool, which is normally 27 to 30 degrees. And all the children used it. She didn't because she hadn't quite had her jabs. But we literally kept it on economical all the way through the summer holidays. And the children were really enjoying just playing a little bit on the Xbox, going in the garden for a game of football, coming in, playing board games, going back in the hot tub. It was a really good saver. And we couldn't top it up because of the hosepipe ban, but we managed to sort of keep it clean, and they had great fun doing that. So yeah, we've had nothing but rain, so I've had to have the tumble dryer on. Been really busy. She is teething like crazy and has been for probably 6 weeks now, and she is 4 months 3 weeks, so it's gone super quick. So next Wednesday she will be 5 months old. Won't you? Oh God, I love her so much. There's a few shout outs I want to do. I follow Sarah on Instagram. Sarah Austin, after years of fertility and heartbreak miscarriage, you're pregnant. I'm so happy for you. Due in March. I read that today and I was beaming for you, babe. Miracles do happen, and I'm so pleased for you. And there's another lady I follow, Louise, and she's pregnant and she's got a big family like me, and I'm really happy for you, darling, as well. She announced it, I think, back in April, but I haven't been on it for so long. I think the last update I gave you was Easter. Easter I had her. I think I came on here beginning of July, and I said I'd probably have a break from YouTube for a while. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it, but I just feel it's nice to come on here with a little update and tell you how I'm doing. Postpartum wise, health wise, fine. I did find, obviously, after the birth I had the hemorrhoids, they cleared up. I also had an infection down below, that cleared up. Yeah, I just found that I was bruising super easy and I got a little bit worried and anxious. So I had a blood test. It came back liver and kidneys were fine. The clotting side of it, they couldn't do because they kept losing my blood the first time, second time, couldn't get it in the tester in time and it clotted too soon. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother because my bruises is cleared up. And then my husband said, it's because in the night you're so heavy handed. You're literally grabbing her out the Moses basket, prodding yourself on the Moses basket stand, hitting into the toilet when you have a wee. And I actually one night realised how many times I actually hit and knocked my legs when I got out in the night, because it can be up to 3 times a night sometimes. That's where I was bruising, all on my legs, my buttocks and my knees, just from getting her out in the night really tired. She can, the first few months of her little life, she did do really well. She was waking like once, maybe twice a night. But since we've sort of getting quite big now for the Moses basket, aren't you? We've been waking like 3 times and sometimes 4. So I'm getting like an hour and a half to 2.5 hours sleep. She'll wake. I'll give her a little cuddle or a little... I don't change her nappy in the night. I literally give her a cuddle and check her nappy with my... I know it's gross, but with my finger. Make sure she's not too wet. And then if we're all super good to go, just give her a little nuzzle on the boob and she goes back. And I normally cuddle her for about 20 minutes and put her back in her Moses. And like I say, sometimes she can go like another 2 hours. But yeah, she wakes up maybe 2 or 3 times a night at the moment. But I don't know if that's because she's got a cold coming or teething or just getting a little bit too big for her Moses. All my other children came out of their Moses about 6 to 7 months old, then went transition into the cot. But yeah, I haven't put the cot up yet, but Aaron's like really keen to get it up. He's like, I think she will sleep better. So he's going to do it on Sunday, hopefully. And we're going to still maintain that in our bedroom. But yeah, she's doing really well. The kids love her. She's still in her carry cot of the pram. Although I think when we went on holiday, she wanted to be like Millie, who's 10 months old, like sitting up, looking at everything. But she's not sitting up yet. She's super strong in her head, but sitting up unaided is not happening yet. So when she was in her little rubber seat for swimming, I was holding her bottom and her back. Same with Aaron. Yeah, so she is going to go into her cot this weekend, hopefully, fingers crossed. Postpartum wise, weight wise, I don't really divulge weight usually, but you know, I like being around. I'm about 8 stone pre-pregnancy weight. Went up to 8'2" to get pregnant. 8'10" to get pregnant. Fell pregnant. What seemed really easy after I put on the weight. Because when I was like between 8 stone and a little bit more, I was vegan and stripping all my diet back. But when I put on a little bit more weight, that's when I did fall pregnant. But I also took progesterone, remember, and those vitamins. So it could have been because of that. Or maybe it was just the right time. But yeah, my pre-pregnancy weight, I'm still a stone heavier than that. But I'm not dieting because I reckon my boobs are probably weighing at least, I don't know, £6 each probably. I'm definitely big in the bust. I'm a B cup and normally I'm an A. So... and the milk is plentiful, so I'm happy. Expressing wise, I've expressed like 6 bottles worth in the freezer. Took out one a couple of weeks ago for our wedding anniversary when a girl babysat for me who's a registered nanny, and we didn't need it. So I don't know. And then we did take a little bottle of express milk round when we visited a friend, because my friend I thought might like to feed her. But I think because she knew I was there and she smelt the milk, she took a few glugs of it quite happily, but then pushed it away. So I don't think there'd be any problem her taking a bottle because she has a dummy, a soother, or pacifier as you call them. But yeah, haven't really needed a bottle yet because I've not left her. What else have we got to say? Yeah, so my hair hasn't fallen out much yet. I'm expecting, when you start getting towards that 6 months of the baby, your hair starts coming out and it gets thinner. That hasn't happened yet. My hair's still very thick and full, and I have dyed it now. I went through a stage, as you know, of not having much hair dye done because I was pregnant, having that now, and I do have the occasional glass of wine now, probably 2 or 3 glasses a week, because I'm not pregnant. I've gone so long without it. And long as it's a small glass with a big meal, it doesn't really harm her. I have checked. It didn't make her sleep more and it definitely didn't give her a runny tummy. So, yeah, I quite happily have maybe a glass of bubbly if I fancy it now. And I'm really content. I don't feel I want any more babies. I feel that we've got 3 of each, the magic number for me. I know that I'm older now, so I don't really have any aspirations to try again. I have got a friend on here, Maggie, and she may well try again. She's not sure. She's had her rainbow baby number 4 back at Christmas. Hi, hon. We keep in touch all the time via Instagram. She may well in the future. She's not sure. But, you know, I perfectly am happy. I feel made up. I saw Vashti. She can't see any more at the moment for me. She says I'm happy and content. And to be honest, I don't need any tarot card reader to tell me that. I feel like my mission is completed. I've produced another beautiful baby with God's help and nutrition and my husband on board. And I'm really in a good place. I hope you guys are all well. This was just a quick catch up, really. I will come back on here, but she is due asleep and I do want to do a little bit of housework before the kids get back. My 5-year-old is starting a little stage school today, so I'm really excited. She's going straight from school, so we've got that to look forward to. She starts a singing class with my friend. We're going to go to like sing-alings. I did used to go with Jo, my best friend, but her little boy now is 6. So I'm going to go along with Kate and see if that goes well. Jo might come along at some point as well because she's a godparent of my other child, so she likes to still, you know, take notice of this little one. So I might take a friend along, but we're going to start a little singing group with her on a Monday. My little 5-year-old starts stage school and the boys are in football, and my eldest did his GCSEs and started college today, and my 14-year-old girl's at school. So all is going well, and Aaron's busy at work. So that's all that's happening with us. If I think of anything else, I'll do a longer update, but love and friendship to all, and let me know where you are on your journey. Hey, are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye? Say bye-bye. Oh. Well, she's not playing ball with the smiles today, but as I say, she's due asleep, and we have got tons of things like this we've bought, and cold ones as well, because she's teething. But love and friendship to all, and let me know where you are on your journey. Bye, guys.